this week's episode, we take you with us on an off-road adventure.
Okay, it's a rental. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Dre and Wiley from Suits to Sandals. We are back in Moab, which is our third time in 16 months. Guess we like Moab a little bit.
So today, actually this evening, we're taking the 5 o'clock, we'll call it the Sunset Tour. We're renting some side-by-sides, and it's a self-driven tour. So I get to drive it, Dre gets to drive it if she wants. And we're going to drive Slick Rock, which is where a lot of the interesting terrain is that 4x4 and off-road fans have to go when they're in Moab. So this is going to be an interesting tour. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm not sure how much they will or won't let us do, so we'll learn that as we go. But it will be interesting in the end because we can compare it to our last experience in Moab, where we went on a 4x4 extreme adventure and had a professional driver. That run was ridiculous, and I would have recommended that to anybody I talked to about Moab, so I'm really curious about how tonight's is going to be.
Okay, signed the waiver. He's good to go.
Hope this works.
Can you tell we're in a tour? So we're gonna take bits and things, which is nice because we haven't been on that trail yet.
Okay, I'll try not to.
Jump to the passenger a little bit. Straighten it out. Yep. Yeah, feel it go way down.
Okay. There's the water.
There goes all the water.
Oh yeah, it's leaking out. Hopefully it's not getting
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's pretty it's fun.
But where are you supposed to go?
Fine, I got total control.
Oh, Wiley did it. Man.
Yep.
Can't even see it.
That's like straight up.
Yeah. So, what do you think so far?
It's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I like it.
Do it, do it, do it. Do you feel like you're an expert now at off-road driving?
No. That's what I'd be doing. Just follow the leader today, and that's a good thing. But I don't know what I'll do. But we made it.
We were berming those turns.
More utilitarian. I need more.
And that is the end of the tour. No hell's revenge. Unfortunately. But it was still really fun. Good morning. So this morning we just left the campground. We were staying in Sand Flats for the last couple days. And today we're doing something a little bit different than we normally do.
When in Moab, I think you have to rent a Jeep, right? That's like got to be part of the experience, must-dos. So we rented a Jeep at Twisted Jeep in Moab. We are about to head to Canyonlands and do some 4x4 off-road adventure. if we have enough time in the day when we come back, we'll head up to Slick Rock and see if we could do fins and things.
So our original plan was just to go to Canyonlands and do the Schaefer road drive, but after talking to the guy at Twisted Jeeps, he recommended a couple things. So we're gonna go to Gemini Bridges first, then we're gonna do Long Canyon, then we're gonna do Schaefer Drive in Canyonlands.
Update, driver change. I'm now in the passenger seat. Dre is now driving the Jeep, and she's already said she likes it, and she can see why people like to do this. She doesn't want to give it back either. This is awesome. I have not been privy to the off-roading 4x4 world prior to our first trip to Moab, and I definitely understand it. I see why it's addicting. I'm glad I don't live around here because I'd have all my money in a truck or a Jeep, but this is a good time. So the roads are definitely not roads you would drive a regular car on for sure, but they're also not extreme, just bumpy so far. So we got 8 miles from the junction to get to the Gemini Bridges, and we'll see what's up. Driver, what do you think so far?
I am enjoying myself.
Yeah, you want a Jeep when we get home?
I don't know, I'm still torn between a Jeep or a truck, because the truck is like more functional.
Yeah.
The Jeep is more of a toy.
Yeah, that's true. All right, that's our first check-in. Let's see what that check-in looks like at the end of the day today. So we just took a right-hand turn onto Metal Masher Road. I hope we're not mashing any metal on our rental today, because that sounds expensive. Look at those snow-capped mountains back there. And you can see sand flats. If it's not too bumpy, which is pretty bumpy.
Hi, pretty lady. I see you. Go check out Gemini Bridges. This was the first suggested location on today's tour. Self-guided tour. Hollow, completely underneath you.
Awesome.
So we are currently at Gemini Bridges, and we're on one of the bridges, and this is the other bridge right here. And there's just rock formations, and you can see the snow-capped mountains in the distance. It's pretty freaking cool. So we just finished Gemini Bridges. That was our first off-road section. Pretty cool. You come up on some high cliffs in the beginning, then you're doing some off-roading. Nothing too technical, but still fun for those newbies to off-road adventures.
We have never been in a proper Jeep doing 4x4 off-roading. So this time we're in a Jeep Rubicon with 35-inch tires, upgraded suspension, and it is plush. It makes our van feel very not off-road capable, even though we do off-road a fair amount in it, I think. Next stop, Long Canyon Road. It's a 10-mile run. Let's go check it out.
Oh yeah, this is what they call Pucker Pass. So that rock up there fell off the ledge, and now you can drive under it, which is pretty cool. Never done anything like that before.
Mama, keep your eyes on the road at all times, okay? We got some mountain bikers coming up through here, so hold on. You guys are champions. I love it. Have fun up there.
Thanks.
We just got through Pucker Pass. We switched. Dre's driving. She loves this Jeep stuff. She keeps making comments that I'm gonna want a Jeep, but I'm pretty sure she really wants one when we're done with this. But check this out. We're going down there.
We're basically going down the canyon to pop out at the Colorado River.
Quite the road. 4-wheel drive is highly suggested. High clearance is recommended. Dre thinks we could take our man down this. I don't think that would be a smart idea, but yeah, you'd probably make it.
Yeah, we could have done it with the van. It just probably would have taken like 3 times longer.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And the old girl doesn't need that kind of abuse, okay?
And Maisha probably wouldn't like it, all those bumps.
She wouldn't appreciate it.
So our next section is the Potash Road and Schaefer Switchbacks. This is originally what I thought that we were gonna only do, and it's gonna take us into Canyonlands. We're basically gonna go down into the canyon, which is really cool. Really excited for this. We've been wanting to do Canyonlands, but we wanted to do it with a 4x4 vehicle so we could really drive around and see it and not have to worry about, you know, shaking and rattling the van. So right on the top of that mesa, this one is where you get the view from Dead Horse Point. And we were there last year a couple times, and we were always looking into this canyon. Now we're in the canyon.
So last winter we were at Dead Horse State Park and we did some mountain biking and we took in the views, and the views are magnificent from the top of the rim. And we were looking down into the valley and we saw some evaporation ponds and we saw some roads that were winding their way through the valley, and who would have thought we are on those roads right now. It's kind of cool.
Wiley went to go pee, so I took back over the driver's seat.
So we are on Potash Road on our way into Canyonlands. We'll be on the Schaefer Switchbacks, which I think are going to be pretty exciting. And if you take a look around, it's just absolutely gorgeous. We've got the Colorado River, we've got the Red Canyons, and we've got snow-capped mountains in the background. Somewhere along this ridge behind me, either to my left or to my right, I don't know the exact location, is where they shot a car off the cliff in a dramatic scene in Delma and Louise. So this is Delma and
This is the Gooseneck section. Of the river. And we are almost in Canyonlands. We are officially in Canyonlands National Park. This is our first time in this national park, and we are going to be going up the Schaefer Switchbacks very soon. You look at all those rocks, they're just chilling on top of the other, it doesn't even look like rocks, it looks more like sediment. Those are going to be some awesome hoodoos. We are 6 miles from the visitor center and 5 miles to get us off the Schaefer Road, and you can see those switchbacks. We are going right up there. Got some mountain bikers coming down the Schaefer. It's a good ride down, but I don't know how they're getting back up. So this is definitely an interesting part of this road because it's not really wide enough for 2 vehicles when you're on the switchbacks. you're definitely paying attention to when people are rolling through so that one of the people can pull over. But the mountain biking down here, that looks pretty awesome. If they want to shuttle me up to the top, I'll mountain bike down, no problem. So we just finished the Schaefer Trail and we came out of Canyonlands, and basically it took us about 5 hours. It's going to take us, I don't know, 31 more miles to get back to Moab. So I'd say 5.5 hours. We do stop a lot because we're filming, we're taking pictures and stuff like that, so you could probably do it a little bit faster. But I think we're still going to try and get back to Moab. We have enough time and go into Sand Flats and do fins and things. So we're gonna get to test this rig a little bit more. So that's why we're gonna go into Sand Flats and play around a little bit. What do you think so far?
Makes you want to go home and buy a Jeep. I like it.
We're not buying a Jeep. We have a van.
So we're gonna go see if the Jeep can really do what they do in the commercials on TV. Stay tuned.
Spoiler alert, they can. It's the driver that can't do it.
That's probably true. Very true. Do some off-road.
We are in four-wheel drive low. We disconnected the sway bar. We're ready for some off-road. So we did this same exact course a couple days ago in some side-by-sides, and we were with a tour group, so we know where we need to go and what lines we need to follow, which makes me feel a little bit better about taking the rental Jeep on this. But I don't think we'd be comfortable doing it ourselves if we had never done it before. Full control, you know what you're doing?
Sweating like a high school teenager.
What? Where are you going?
I am.
Okay, so this is a good one because it's nice and steep. Ay, ay, ay. We survived the first 2 miles of fins and things. We only have about an hour and a half left, and I think we're gonna do about 2.5 more miles. This guy's a champ so far. He's doing a really good job. He's a little too overly confident of the vehicle, but so far so good.
That's a testament to Jeep. That's a wrap. We just finished fins and things, returned the Jeep, had to fill it up with gas, spray it down with water, bring it back as clean as we got it, and all in all, I'd say it was a success.
It was a good day.
It was a good day. I did not think that I would personally be driving a vehicle on a trail like fins and things. If you're into off-roading and 4x4ing, that might not be a big deal to you. But if you've never done any off-roading like that in a truck before, it's a little intimidating. I wouldn't send someone out in their truck to just go figure it out. I would want to have a guided trip or do what we did and take side-by-sides on that trail and then get the Jeep and drive yourself through it. So that's how we did it, and it worked out perfect. I'm gonna have to talk this one out of trying to get a new Jeep when we get home, because I think she likes it more than I do.
Thanks for watching today's video, and we see you guys next time.